So we can just skip over those. But anyway, I think that's how that would work. And then the way I think that the entry point attribute works is exactly what I just had written. Essentially, this entry point attribute in this scope is going to emit a call to this doesn't need to be main, right? And that's it. Hey, Creekton 3, a gift, okay. And then not saying to use tools for sanity checking. So Sea Lion has reformatting capabilities, but, and I use them, you know, occasionally, but not all the time. And looks like we're being raided, maybe. Welcome. Oh, is that what this is? A flood bot? So are these all like auto-generated accounts then? Or the names definitely seem to be, they have the feel of being generated. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, formatting tools. Yeah, I use them occasionally, but and now WeChat is catching up with all the the bot accounts. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at, and data definitions. And now they're all gone. So, okay, out of curiosity, what does Twitch do with these accounts? I mean, obviously you probably dynamically generated them, but interesting. So, Creekton. Here's the thing. Like, I don't really give a shit. I mean, obviously, it kind of like fucks up chat to have a bot flood in here like that. But I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, he just followed me with I don't know how many bogus accounts. And they keep, Streamlabs keeps flooding them in here, and they're all garbage, right? It's all junk. These aren't real people, and guaranteed, Twitch is they're gonna undo all this shit. Now, again, like I say, I don't really care, but I could imagine there would be streamers who would, right? You gotta remember, even if you don't like somebody or somebody pisses you off, this is kind of the equivalent of running into somebody's store and, like throwing eggs everywhere. It's a mess. It doesn't maybe harm them, but now they have to spend time and money to clean it up. Now, it's probably not going to cost me anything. I'm, trying to make some examples here. But, you are this is a dick thing to do. I'm sorry. I don't care who pissed you off or why they pissed you off, or, and if somebody else pissed you off, why would you flood my channel? And I'm approaching this purely as maybe you should go in the corner and, think about what you're doing for 5 minutes before you do it. Don't be a dick, right? Don't be a douchebag. The world is fucking full of assholes, douchebags, dickheads. Don't be one of them, right? And if a previous commenter is right that you're 12 and you think this is leet funny, let me give you some advice. This is not leet funny, and the world that you're growing up in, if you're not careful, this is the kind of shit that's going to get you thrown into a deep dark hole as a terrorist, right? So be careful, because when I was a kid, and if I did shit like this, and hey, I'll cop to it. I did some stuff when I was a kid, specifically with phones, that, I look back on it now and it was fucking stupid, But, back then, you got a slap on the wrist, and then you even kind of got some, oh, hey, you know how to do that stuff? That's cool. Nowadays, this kind of shit just gets you put into a category you don't want to be put in. So anyway, that's my admonishment of your behavior. Don't be a dick. Think about what you're doing and be careful. So these are not real people. Yeah. Now see, if it was a multiplicity type thing, right, where it was actually cloning real people, that might be cool. In fact, then I'd want to get clones for other reasons. But no, I'm not comparing Twitch bots to a terrorist attack. What I'm saying, Stacking, is that the world we live in is this hyper peace, just as you're kind of freaking out at what I'm saying. We live in this hyper sensitive, overreacting environment. And I could see in the not too distant future, right, situations where something like what Creekton did being viewed as akin to terrorism, right? And I'm just telling him, because again, I'm going under the premise, I think what the fuck Blub said, you know, maybe he's 12 and he thinks this is funny. I'm going under the assumption he's 20 years old or younger and he doesn't know better. And I'm just telling him, because there are certain people, you know, that they never develop the sense of awareness of how fucked they could be in a given situation. They're just not aware of their surroundings sufficiently yet. And I'm just trying to like slap that a little bit and say, hey, pay attention, because you might think this is harmless and cute, but there are other people around you, and I'm not making a moral judgment of what they think as being correct or not, okay? I'm just saying, pay the fuck attention, because, you know, okay, here's a perfect case in point, all right? I live in southern Utah, and in general, I would say Utah's a pretty, you know, laissez-faire environment, believe it or not. I mean, most people don't get up in your shit too much. However, some people will do it. And I had a friend of mine who had the cops called on him recently because his car was literally, he took a picture, the rear bumper was like 6 inches into the sidewalk. And some busybody down the street who went for a walk decided that, you know, that was 6 inches too much and they should call the police. So that's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you can't control other people and what they might do. And again, you might think that something is completely harmless and, you know, but all it takes is for, you know, Officer Mick Twitchy Fingers to maybe show up and ruin your life, right? So, good. Don't be a dick anymore. That's a good start.